Oh! Welcome back to another Motion Designers React, where we take a look at cinematics from the eyes of animators and motion designers and see how we can learn from their design and their techniques. So I was told that this was originally a fan film done by one person who worked on it over multiple years, over the weekends, and then eventually it was so good that it got picked up by Warhammer TV. So without further delay, let's jump into the world of Warhammer and check out Astartes. Uh-oh. Man, even just that Warhammer intro graphic is really cool. It's just in the hopper flame, okay? Don't know too much about the Warhammer world as well, but that didn't stop us last time. Oh, this is great. Man, look at those HUD graphics already. First thing I'm noticing right off the bat is great color and great lighting. And man, this feels so cinematic already. All right, love this space scene. I guess we're going to attack and invade this other ship. Just this space scene looks great. I love the like GoPro first-person view. Oh my gosh! Okay, we're boarding the ship. I didn't expect that. Man, this one-point lighting is really well done. Oh, nice. They don't even care. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Whoa. What are the size of the bullets that these guys have? Oh my gosh. Wow, great lighting again. Textures on the face are nice. Alright, what is this? Okay. Man, the lighting effects on the muzzle flashes. Oh. I love the racking of that. Oh, sniper out in the corridor. Oh my gosh. So, this is incredible. The camera work, just how cinematic it feels, it's so well done. Oh! Alright, so obviously they're like super soldiers. They feel huge. Yeah, look how much taller they are. They just mow down their own people? Oh, the hole from the smoke effect, doing that particle simulation, that was... Wow, this is so good. Again, strong overhead directional lighting. Alright, got him surrounded. Oh my gosh. That telepathic bubble before they hit. That is so well done. And so this is crazy. Oh. They really understand the camera work too. You just feel the impact of everything that they're doing. Little camera shakes for the little guns, big camera shakes for big guns. You just feel the weight of this force field. Oh! Didn't get him. Almost though. They're so strong. The action sequences are so good. Oh. Finish him. All right, cool. So we're back at the, what is this, a vault? I'm guessing it's like a huge door or a vault. I'm not really sure. Man, so far this is, everything just feels so cinematic and just well done. The color tones are amazing. I love these over-the-shoulder shots. Feels like like a World War II Normandy sort of invasion leading the boats. Again, I can't get over the lighting and atmosphere and the work that goes into that. Great rack focus. I'm a huge sucker for nice, smooth bokeh balls. Okay. So is this guy like kind of like a cleric or like infiltrating this? I think he's hooked up to it. Oh man, just even the tracking system inside the IHome is amazing. I mean, I'm assuming they're like humans, but gosh, such good use of using shadows in and out of light to reveal stuff. And the whole thing so far has been dark, but not too underexposed that you don't know what's going on. The backlighting separating the objects from all that darkness has been just perfect. Oh, what are the things on the left and right? Oh, they're more of the guys that we fought in the beginning? Oh, except that guy's massive. In the process of being made, maybe. I don't know. It just looks so good. The color tones are... Yeah, again, using light to reveal it. Nice smoke and mist on the ground there. And just great camera work. Oh. Oh, first piece of dialogue, that's so cool. Man, you just, oh my gosh. Love the effects, love that animation, how you feel they're pushing through in the weight of it. Really great character animation, this is amazing. Again, just nice lighting and textures. Are these like bombs? What are these? It looks like it's draining of some power. Yeah, it looks so good. Right? Again, using dark shadow camera movement to wipe away to our next scene. Alright, this guy's still, what, infiltrating this? Kind of looks like it's another orb similar to the other one. Maybe they're talking to each other. Oh, great first-person camera. Oh wow! Take him to another world here. What is he saying? Oh, he's definitely trying to influence him or control him. I swear he said break your seal one time. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, and the second guy shot him to finish him off if he wasn't messed up enough from that punch. Oh my gosh. What was that? Oh. Uh-oh. You gotta get out of that. Awesome liquid style looking effects. Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Oh, his arm. Holy crap, dude. And he's just getting absorbed anyways? Oh man. This is amazing. Shit, missing arm. Whoa. Teleporting them to somewhere else now? Oh, yes. All right. So he is textures on his skin. He is battle worn. All right, so they got teleported somewhere, obviously. What? What? Oh my gosh. What a great recommendation. That was absolutely amazing. Wow, I don't even know what to say to this. There's so much good design and animation and there's just most importantly is the storytelling elements that he's doing. This makes me want to see a feature film of this, and I am watching this from the Warhammer Plus website, and honestly, if they have more stuff like this, I want to subscribe to that and watch more videos like this, because this is amazing. I could watch this stuff all day. Let's break down some of the high-level notes stuff here that I really like from a motion design and animation standpoint, and also just a design standpoint in general. Overall, this really well done atmosphere and kind of overhead one light directional lighting kind of throughout the piece. It gives us so much drama and shape to these characters. It just goes to show that you can get away with a lot with just one main light. You know, great lighting going down this corridor scene. And what I didn't notice before is you have these other people who are walking the other way that are tiny to kind of show them the scale of how big these super soldiers are. And I just love how that looks. I think that's a really great way to give us a sense of scale, just how big these characters are. Other quick elements that I noticed I really liked is there's a quick scene where we see a HUD style element and the design and the graphics in 3D on that. You got the glowing particles, the luminance textures of this map glowing off of their bodies. Really well done. Another great mention just throughout this is just how well the camera placement is done. It makes me wonder if the original creator of this, has any sense with camera work, just how he has such a good eye for cinematic feeling camera moves and angles, and really using the widescreen, give us that cinematic feel and that widescreen look, and he's just doing such a great job framing throughout this piece. When the soldiers are coming in the beginning, we get great use of sound design, but also the muzzle flashes, the lighting, and the atmosphere that's using throughout. It just gives it so much depth, and a part of me wonders if we have such limited background and environment, this is one guy making it, that really helps limit how much detail you have to have around him. But the thing is, it doesn't feel too minimal. It feels like your environment. There's little hints of lights and railings and the dark areas that they're being hidden in. He gets away with so much while doing so little. And I think if you're a one-man team, actually animating all this, it's really smart and doesn't feel like it takes away from the production value of it. I think there's also some good implementing use of possibly still images or matte paintings in this. It might not all be 3D. I noticed in the very end, it kind of feels like the skulls and the environment and everything that's around us. I think that actually might be a matte painting that's projected on the spear as well. And that's just, it's a smart way to give us big detail, big environment without having to model all that 3D. So I think there's a lot of use of different techniques in here and other just animating, but also matte painting as well to get that extra level of detail. Also want to do a quick mention on the texturing of the guys' faces, kind of our main bosses. The intricate detail of that is just so well done. And again, I don't know if that's just really good texture creation from using bump maps to bring out that detail, but I love how intricate that is. I love the design of that. Really well done. One other scene that stood out while I was watching it is he launches a little smoke grenade to clear the corridor and kind of conceal it. But what I love is he takes out his other gun, shoots through that mist, and it makes a perfect little hole or just plume area to show the effect of that missile going through that. And I don't know if that's using Houdini or what sort of fluid or dynamics that he's using, but what a great scene, really cinematic. Then we get into the two-guy boss scene, the guys who are able to have their psychic abilities, just starting the scene up with this big, tall, overhead softbox, one-directional lighting up the whole scene, getting those dramatic shadows over the eyes, the faces. It's just a great way to outline these characters and just give it such a cinematic feel to it. One extra little detail that I caught, and it's only a couple frames long, is I love how there's always this protective barrier around these guys, and we kind of get a sense of that because when the bullets come in, they almost sense that they're coming, and we get these little hints of the sphere before it all gets redirected to where all the incoming fire is. And that little extra secondary animation and that detail, and it's just a great extra bit of design that we didn't necessarily need, but because it's added in there, it's just little icing on the cake. Really love that. So later on, when we're walking through the corridors, we're getting towards the big sphere, and there's just some great scenes in there where, again, we have very dramatic lighting, coming in and out of shadows, kind of a constant theme, revealing new sets that way, and it just gives us this dramatic entrance and this dramatic feel, and it looks really good, and that helps us establish what we're about to see next. So again, we get towards the end of the cinematic, and we're seeing the orb absorb them, and we're just seeing the little kind of liquid effect. They're all slowly getting sucked in, transported, and just the texturing. And again, I keep mentioning the lighting, but it's just so important, and it feels like it's hopeless for these guys, and they're getting sucked in, and we don't know what's going to happen next. So let's talk about the ending scene here, and I talked a lot about this in the Baldur's Gate scene, but this ending scene is really refreshing because the whole cinematic, we're in this atmospheric, dark, bluish tones, and then we're getting transported to a nice, huge contrast shift with just golden warm tones of where they're getting teleported to. And I mentioned this earlier that I think probably to save time, there's a little bit of matte painting on this because when the camera is sweeping around and doing that final orbit, it looks like we have a nice matte painting of this outside surrounding. And on second look, we have these 6 little pillars. And I had to watch this a few times. I didn't notice it because I was so focused on the surrounding, but I thought this guy was by himself getting transported alone. But again, on second look, there's these other pillars, and if you look ever so closely, you see that his squad members, who else is getting absorbed into the orb, it looks like they're also teleporting, so he's not by himself. They all got transported here together. And I have sort of mixed feelings about that, just in terms of the size and scale, because they're so small on these pillars that maybe, on a second time look through, it's kind of like a fun Easter egg for people. And again, I don't know if this is important to the story or not, but I am so focused on this beautiful background. I'm looking up and the action is happening down below. So we still have our main character in frame and we get a sense that he's there. But if it is important that we know that the other guys got transported with him as well, I would ever remotely notice that until looking at it as many times as I did for this last scene, just while I'm looking at, absorbing, and critiquing it. So that was a look at Astartes. Absolutely amazing, top-notch work, really enjoyed it. And if there's any other cinematics that you recommend, go ahead and throw them down in the comments. I've heard recommendations for Diablo, some of the Armored Core stuff, and I don't know why all the games are knocking it out of the park, but we'll take a look at those, and if anything, we'll see you guys in the next Motion Designers React video. Have a good one.